want to drop it? All right, let's go.
Hello. Okay, my name is Alberto, and I do sound design. I like I will the part of sound design that I do is synthesis, and what that means is that I create my own synth patches using software or hardware. Okay, sound design techniques. There are many sound design techniques such as layering, synthesis, as I mentioned, and what those mean is that with synthesis you create from one sound or from one sound wave, or a combination of waves, you create a unique sound. And layering is you combine several like different sounds that sound slightly similar to create a completely new sound. Okay, synthesis, path designing, and wavetables. Path designing, as I mentioned, it's creating a unique sound using waves, different waves, and you have envelopes to modify the like how long it will last. For example, if you have a long attack, a long attack, you have a slowly start, for example, and then if you have a long release, you have it will end. It's like you're adding a reverb. For example, you finish, and you have the tail. Like the sound is already finished, but you still hear a little bit more. Then you have wavetables. What are wavetables? Those are you can find those in the oscillators. The wavetables are a different bank of other waves. For example, you don't just have a square wave, sine wave, sawtooth, or triangle wave. You have other like scream, growl. You have frozen. For example, I use Massive, so they have 3 different oscillators, and all those different oscillators have a wavetable. Okay, voice modulation. This is another part of synthesis and also layering. In the part of synthesis, I mostly use vocoder, and it consists in using a keyboard connecting and to manipulate the notes or the sound, and it's being triggered by the vocals. Here you can see Imogen Heap. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah. And you can see she's mostly electronic vocals, and she uses synth. She uses other kind of type of technology to manipulate her voice. Pitch shift is just changing the vocals, for example, higher pitch, like, or lower pitch. Oh. Then you have other that mostly rock bands use it, is talkbox. You connect talkbox to you have like a tube, like a PVC or like a plastic, like a hose, and you put it next to a microphone. That you put the tube in your mouth, and with the microphone is like an amplifier going. The sound is going through the tube and being pulled out from your mouth, and you connect that to the guitar, and you get those like weird sounds. For example, Living on a Prayer, like whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Creating unique sounds. This part, who likes electronic music? Exactly. This unique sound. Why am I mentioning electronic music? Because most of those that genre uses synthesis and other sounds. For example, growls, and for example, there's this artist Savant. He uses his own voice to create most of the creepy sounds. He doesn't use any. Well, he uses synthesis, but mostly he uses his own voice manipulation. Happy accidents in sound design. Most of the artists that works with analog, they create their own sounds by just moving some knobs, and that's how they make those like unique sounds or signature sounds. Software and hardware. You can the software that most people use is Massive for the synths or Silent, and those work similar, but they have slight differences. Hardware, the hardware that mostly people use is Moog synths and Roland. Okay, Massive. How does it work? You have 3 different oscillators with different wavetables. You have modulation. You have noise generator, like white noise, brown noise, pink noise. You have feedback. It's like an amplifier. Then you have 2 filters, an envelope, and LFO, low frequency oscillator. Let's see, Ableton. It's a software that you use for AC workflow. In my experience with synthesis, most of my sounds I make with Massive, and I started last year in December, starting doing synthesis, and that's it.